Well, okay. It's in order to get the chickens fed, I gotta do this. Melt that down a little bit. You know it's cold when you need a torch to open your garden shed. Who could that be? I wonder what this is all about. Who's out there? Nobody's out there. Huh. Oh, it's a box. Security Equipment Corporation. Let's go see. All right, it may look like I'm in a little different environment, and that's because I am. Where I'm actually moving offices. Yeah, you know, we're not moving to a new state or anything like that. I can't afford it. But what I can do is move to a little more office that's a little more conducive to making videos. And I enjoy going out in the tool shed, but as you saw earlier here, it's freezing outside. As a matter of fact, it's been 3 decades, that's 30 years or more, that the Central Texas area has received single-digit temperatures. That's right, it got down to 0. If you look at the weather reports, you'll see, by the time you see this, you will have already seen 0 degrees in the Waco area. That is cold, and I needed to use a little torch to get my garden shed open just so I could get a hold of the hammer that was going to break the water for my chickens. Now, we've had it freeze here, but this has been going on for about 2 weeks. So I decided, you know what? Since I'm getting my new studio and new office all kind of set up, maybe I'll just do this video in that new studio, even though it's not all set up yet. Okay, so what happened? Yesterday, somebody rang the doorbell, dropped off a package, and it's right over here. Right there. And if you're wondering what that is, well, we'll get to that, okay? In the meantime, I do want to take an email and take you down to the little makeshift review table. I'm not going to do a review today, but I am going to do something that a viewer suggested. Use our Amazon link down below. When you do, it helps us out and it doesn't cost you a penny more. And after using the link, save it to your bookmarks so you can have easy access to it in the future. Thank you. Okay, this should work. A few weeks back, did an experiment where we wanted to see if the Ryobi inverter had 120 volts coming out of it. I'll roll a little bit of that in here. I'll also put a link somewhere, wherever that link's supposed to show up, so you can watch that video. And it had some issues, I think. We don't know. So that's what we're going to experiment with today. One of my viewers, grandson of Kong, thank you very much for your logical mind, sir. Very brilliant of you. He said, well, you know, one way you could find out is if you just plugged in your probes into a wall outlet and then compare that to what was going on with the inverter outlet. It would be 120, you know, like 120.3 and then 120.7, and that was fine, you know, when it's fluctuating a little bit like that. But then all of a sudden it would drop down to like 87 and 85, and oh my gosh, and then, but it would just be just like an instant and then come back up to 123. The other thing that was suspect was my meter. This is from Harbor Freight. It was a Centec. It was free when I bought, you know, I bought a jerry can, and because I needed to put some gasoline and store some gasoline, and they had one on sale for like $9. I mean, Harbor Freight's got some interesting pricing on some interesting things from time to time. So if you catch them at the right time, you also get a free voltmeter. Pretty cool. So instead of plugging it into the wall, I'm bringing this in, which is plugged into the wall, and it's just going to pass electricity. And what we're going to do is see, it's set to AC 200. We're going to see if the thing fluctuates. I'm going to turn it on. You can see that. I'm going to stick these probes, just like I did on the Ryobi inverter, into the socket. I will start with the hot side, and I won't touch anything, and I'll shove that in there. And look at that, 124.1, 0.7, 0.8, 0.3. So 124 volts steady. That's what I got coming out of my wall. The other thing had 123. Doggone it. Hang on a second. All right. I can't help myself. I'm going to pull these guys out of here, move this to the side. Here's my Ryobi. You're going to have to go watch the video for yourself, okay? You really do. But let's get the whole thing because something else happened that was unexpected. Okay, so that's there. Can you guys see all that? Okay, you can. I'm going to press that. Oh, there you go. The light comes on. Inverter is working. I'm going to put this down here. Can you see that? Can you see the thing right there? Okay. I'm going to put the hot thing in the hot thing first, which is that one, and then that one. 123, pretty steady. Today, oh, it fell out. Oh, that's not good. There you go. There you go. 123. Oh, see how it dropped down to, I wonder if it's these probes too. That could be another thing, but 123. Pretty consistent. And then it dropped to 100. So, okay, back to this thing again. It does deviate a little bit compared to, let's get this thing out of the way, compared to that thing. 124, rock solid. Okay, now it could be the plugs. Let's eliminate another variable, shall we? How am I going to do that? Well, unplug this. I got to come around over here. Yeah. I'm going to plug the extension thing into this so that I have the same probe or the same receptacle to probe. Oh, nothing. Oh, that was exciting. Oh, there you go. 123. Look at that. 124. Yeah, okay, very stable. 123, and it fluctuates a few tenths of a volt. It's the connector. So when the probes were in this connector over here, it just wasn't making good contact, but it seems very, very stable. All right, grandson of Kong, you're a genius. It's that was what my problem was. Delivers really stable. There you go. Now it's off. Real stable, and this was recording accurately. It just didn't make good contact when it was in this. But when plugged into this receptacle thing, which made good contact, I had solid 124 out of the house, but 123 plus coming out of this thing. All right, so thank you, grandson of Kong. I love you. He lives up in the Pacific Northwest. Hey, do you have 0 degree weather yet? I'm kind of curious. All right, let's move on to the next thing. There it is, folks. Yeah, came in the mail late yesterday. Didn't get a chance to get to it, but I'm going to roll some more video about this guy and how reliable this dude has been. Yeah, very reliable. Oh! Oh! Ah, it bit me. Whoa, that hurt. Okay, it had some residual owie. And boy, that didn't feel good. Okay, now I know what that feels like. Those of you that have been waiting for me to do that. Anyway, I just did. Boy, my ADD must be kicking in today because I'm all over the place.
Squirrel!
This has been a very good tool, and it just shocked me, so be careful with it, okay? And the other one had failed. Well, the other one, I called the manufacturer of Sabre, and I said, Sabre, I have a problem. My, gave out. And they said, okay, well, send us a picture of the one you have exactly, and I'll let you know what you need to do to get those batteries changed, because there's a recharging cell or a battery of some sort. And she said, you're in luck. You bought the one with a lifetime warranty.
So all you got to do is we'll send you a label, put it in a box, send it to us. We'll send you a new one. And I said, awesome. So that's what I did. Go back and watch the video on this one. I'll put a link down below. We try to fry Jell-O with it. We did a few fun things. That was back when, that was a few years ago. Let's see, what does this say? Safe is smart. Be prepared training video. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so, all right. It's all the same things. These guys came through. I'm going to see if this thing's got a charge in it or not. We're going to find out right away. Man, that thing bit me on the hand, and I'm still feeling it. I like it. Let's see. Well, before I do that, let's see. Is it? Oh, look, it is charged up. Oh, yeah, there you go. Does all the 3 things. I'm going to press this button now. Nice. Thank you, Sabre, very much for honoring that lifetime warranty. So here's what I would recommend. Get yourself 2 of these, okay? This one's from Firefield has been really good, but you're going to need 2. Now, I can't remember, does Firefield have a, I'll run a liner down at the bottom if it does or does not have a lifetime warranty. But here's what I would say. Get yourself 2. Keep one at the ready. Don't wear out the second one. And then when you have to exchange one because they are, they're under warranty and you got to get your new one, you still have a backup. Okay, so you got to have 2. Still not a bad thing. What do you think? That makes sense? Wow. Okay, this one's supposed to, go watch the video. I urge you. Go watch the video. There's that. Firefield and Sabre. I liked this one. It's just that it died and I didn't know what to do. Lifetime warranty, got me a new one. Thumbs up. This one works great. Just don't touch the probes after you've tested it because it will shock you. And they sent me a whole package, Sabre did. So this is a twofer. I'm going to put links where you can get these things. And here's a link down below for one of these things. And even this thing. I got links. You need links. I got them. I got links. I like this knife. That's all I have for you today. I had some other things planned, but the weather just did not cooperate, and I'm going to need to be outside, but it's, single digits and all that, and it's pretty cold. Maybe that would make a more convincing video, because it was going to be about fire. It's coming. I'll make one with fire. Don't worry. All right, that's all I got. If you guys are subscribers, you guys are awesome. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Pull the trigger on that subscribe button, please. If you've done all that already and you want to help us out even more, we do have a Patreon page. Go to that. You can find out more about that. Or you can just send me money on my PayPal. That's right. If you go to my website, I got a PayPal thing. You can just send money and go, here, I love you. I want to see you go further, better, faster, farther.
Better, stronger, faster.
Here's a couple of bucks. Or you can do that with Patreon too. That's fine. That's all I got. You guys are awesome. Don't forget, we've got a Tuesday thing every Tuesday. I'm checking in on you. What with this pandemic and everything and all the craziness that's going on in our country, I just want you to know that I am praying for all of you that say, I need prayer. And this is why. And we do. My wife and I sit down and pray every night. You're on that list of people to pray for, and we pray for you. No joke. Love you guys. All right, that's it. Don't forget, use my links. It helps us out. It doesn't cost you a penny more. And nobody pays me to do any of this. It's you guys and your contribution that make a difference. Whether you do it through Patreon, PayPal, or purchasing items that I have links to. You guys are my supporters, and for that, I am grateful. Love you. God bless you. God bless America. May America bless God. Echo?